have to use the microphone, and I hate using microphones. So usually when I come, I don't come to all the meetings, but when I come, I usually give some general evaluation comments for everyone, and then I have some kind of grammar thing that, grammar or usage kind of thing that can inform you about things. So let me just talk about the evaluation. I wasn't here right at the beginning, so I didn't hear the beginning of Mandy as the Toastmaster of the evening, but I think she's doing a good job of introducing people very clearly and focusing on accomplishments of those people that are, what department they come from or what year they are, and useful information. Sometimes the people who are introducing spend a lot of time talking about more personal kind of things about that person, which is nice to know sometimes, but one of the things about Toastmasters is to help you do formal kind of introductions, to speak in formal situations, to be comfortable in speaking in front of a crowd, but especially in your future life as people in the business world or whatever it is you end up doing, you may find yourself standing in front of meetings with your boss or meetings with your coworkers, and you need to have a professional attitude. And so I think Mandy's attitude is very professional. The same for David and Leo. They explained pretty well. A general comment that has already been made, Sty already made it because she stole it from me, I think, is that when you're wearing a mask, it's much harder to understand what you're saying. So you need to speak more loudly, you may need to speak more slowly, and you may need to have the microphone closer to your mouth like this, so it's really loud. You don't want to be too loud, but sometimes, and especially when I'm sitting in the back, it can be hard for me to hear everything that somebody says. As far as Nano's speech goes, I thought he did a good job of organizing it and explaining his ideas about the different YouTube videos. The one thing I noticed, and I might even not heard it very well, and this goes back to what I was saying about it being hard to understand when you're wearing a mask. I think you pronounce the word messages as massages. I think you put the stress on the wrong syllable, so just be aware of that. And so I thought you did a good job. You talked about some of the same things that I would talk about, and you had good suggestions, so good job. And then in terms of table topic, people, I liked the table topic master's topic because I thought everybody had something to say about this topic. It was easy for everyone to participate in the discussion. Everyone had their ideas and their opinions. And I was in many different groups, and I thought that everybody was good about explaining what their thoughts were and not being too shy about saying what they wanted to say. And then, of course, the ones who came up, the great ones who came up front and told their ideas to everyone, there was some thoughtful answers, so that's good. Just one thing, Jill, I think it was, you're talking about rabbits and stroking the hair, but the idiom we use when we talk about most animals is fur. So that the hair of the animal is called fur. So it's rabbit fur, the fur of the dog, the fur of the cat. So, well, although we do talk about cat hairs, because the cats, this is the thing that's annoying about cats, right? If you've ever had cats, you know their hair is everywhere. My mother has cats, and I still have a room in my mother's house, and I keep the door closed because I don't want those cats going into my room and getting hair all over. But of course, because the door is closed, it's the room they always want to get into. So every time the door opens, they shoot in there to spread their hair. Anyway, that's enough about cats. Now, can our webmaster take me to my PowerPoint, please? Okay, I have several PowerPoints that I have made for Toastmasters over the years, and so if you've been in Toastmasters for a while, you've probably seen this one before. But if you've never been to Toastmasters before, you haven't seen it, and plus, it's good to hear the same thing more than once because you're more likely to remember it. I don't know what happened to this speaker. Oh, there it is. Thank you. All right, so this is about heteronyms. Heteronyms means that the word looks the same, but how you pronounce it changes the meaning. And so this is, I mentioned about the word messages or massages, that where you put the stress can change the meaning of the word. So let me give you some examples of that. So some words look the same but have different pronunciations, and when you pronounce them differently, they have different meanings. So usually the difference is caused by stressing a different syllable. Sometimes if you stress the first syllable, it means one thing. If you stress the second one. So if you're just reading it, to yourself silently, this isn't a problem. But when you're speaking, then you need to be sure to put the stress in the correct place. And I know from my experience here that sometimes people in Taiwan have a hard time hearing those stresses. So it's just one of those things then that is crazy about English, that stress patterns make a difference in terms of the meaning. Often the difference between these two words, they look the same but they're pronounced differently, is that one is a noun and one is a verb. So you can figure out from the context what it means if you're just reading it, but if you're speaking, you have to be sure to say the right pronunciation. So this word, if you say conduct, so the stress is on the first syllable, conduct, then it's a noun that means behavior. But if you put the stress on the second syllable, conduct, then it's a verb that means to lead. So I think I have a sample here. Her good conduct gave her the chance to conduct the orchestra. So it's the same word when you look at it, but it means two different things. So conflict is a noun that means fight. Conflict means to act against. So the conflict in the committee caused the schedules to conflict. Again, the words look the same, they have different meanings. And one is a noun, one is a verb. Contract. Stress on the first syllable is a noun, an agreement. Somebody actually mentioned contracts earlier about if you buy a package, you have to sign a contract, right? And then there's a verb, contract. It means to get smaller. The new contract for the workers caused wages to contract. Convict is a noun that means a prisoner, someone who has been convicted of a crime. So convict means to find guilty. Because Jean Valjean, convict, Javert always wanted to convict him. This one I think is a tricky one because there's actually another word that gets mixed in here too, but it's spelled differently, so it's not a heteronym. But a desert is a dry region, like the Sahara Desert, for example. But dessert means to lead, and it sounds like the word dessert, which means delicious cake at the end of your dinner. Right? But it's spelled differently. Dessert, that means food, is spelled differently. So that one's not in here. So she wanted to desert him when he got them lost in the desert. So again, the stress changes the meaning. Invalid means a sick person. It's a noun. Invalid is an adjective that means not acceptable. His excuse that he was an invalid was invalid. Your excuse is invalid. Permit is a document giving you permission. Permit is a verb that means to allow. This permit will permit us to camp here. present. We all like to get presents. And by the way, it is only about 10 days till my birthday, so if you want it, just saying. Present is a gift. We all like those. And present is a verb that means to give. Allow me to present you this present. This might be the last one. Yes, it is. That's it for today. Back to TME.